Now let's say you finish step number 1, right, which is creating a new customer. Okay, and I hope we all have done, right? So make sure we completed our customer. Step number 1 is done, right?
Doctor, the issue is in step number 14.
No, I will go one by one. Yes, yes. Step number 1, anyone has an issue, right? Okay. So step number 1 is, let's say, done. Step number 2, which is to create a contact person, right? Okay. Because I did not do this step, so I will do it with you. Those who did not do it, they can follow with me and see how we are going to do it. So I'm going to do step number 2. Okay, I'm going to create a contact person for this one, right? So I have my own customer number. What was the code? Abdullah Ali Al Suwaid. I will share. You can look at the notes, right? It is there. Let me share with you. Yes, it is VAP1. This is the code. Okay, so here we have to enter VIP 1 for VIP management, 2 for department purchase. Head of purchasing. Basically these are just a title of a person. In the other, you have your customer and you are entering his information, so that in reality in system, and anyone who has access to system, he can see the information. Sometimes if you want to contact that person, you want to know his title, his phone number, his position, right? For example, uh, how high he is in the hierarchy, right? Is he on the senior management? What is he the decision maker? So all this information you will put it, right? Head of purchasing, and when you can call him, not daily, maybe just once in a week as a follow-up for him, right? So that's why we see as a call frequency. You enter all the information here, right? Let's say, okay, and you can put so many things here. If you do, we need to send him an advertising material. If you have some brochure, something, what are his buying habits, you put all the information about your contact person there, his buying habits. Whenever he called, for example, does he place an order or he just make an inquiry? So you can put all this information, right? See, on top you can have his visiting hours. Okay, what is the best time to visit him? His business address, home address. There are so many information, right? Of course, here for our case study, you'll just put a minimum information, right? In real life, you can put a lot of information here, right? And you can put the information there about him. For example, you can write his name, title. Let's say you put this information. Let's say Mr. You can write your name, for example. Okay, his title, whatever it is, you can have. So I'll just put his name here, first name, last name, and that's it. I think this is enough. So other data, if you want to put it, you can put any information here. What is his language? Is he prefer language? Is it English or Arabic or French or German? Is mobile phone, fax, email? So you can put all these information, right? So it's a bike zone. This Orange Avenue floor. This is the name of a company, and this is the name of the contact person for your bike zone. Okay, so this is the bike zone, and we already put it, and he is the contact person. And that's it. I will save it. So contact person created, right? Again, it is better to have this number with you, that this contact person is, remember, for our customer bike zone, right? Anytime you want to contact bike zone, this is the person you have to contact, right? Yes, any question? Yes.
Which number should we put in the assignment?
What it says there?
Wait a minute. They said contact person number for customer.
Yes, contact person number. So this number, which I have just created. So what is the contact person? It is, in my case, 00023, right? This is the contact person. So basically, this is the number. This is my contact person numbers. 23. In other words, it is 23. This is a customer number. We have already created. This one is my customer number, and this is my contact person number. This is one I have created, Mr. Munir Hussain, in bike zone. This is his number.
Okay.
Okay. This last number 23. If you see all zero zeros, so it's only the, of course we have to consider the last two numbers, which is 23. Okay, Saad. Okay, now step number 3 is to change a customer, right? Remember our customer which we have used here, we have to change some information, right? Now within that customer master file for this customer bike zone, what we will do is now we will assign him as a business partner, right? We have to assign him this function. Let's say we want to make some changes, simple process of this one. You can change a customer, right? Step 3 did not ask in the assignment, okay, but we will follow it, we will complete it, right? Okay, so we'll change it, we'll do the same thing. Instead of create, you have this one, second one, change, right? Which is this one, change, VAP2, right? So what we will do there, right? Sorry, customer change. I go back, not contact person. I have to go to customer, right? So make sure, sorry, we have to go to change customer, right? This one, sales and distribution, VD02. So this is our customer number. Okay, it's clear.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, so sole organization, bicycle. And then enter. So what changes we are going to make? We are only just a small change into, right? What we will do is we'll go to sales area data screen. This one on top, will not any changes here on the top. Sales area data. This one, click it, right? In sales area data screen, you don't click anywhere else, right? Then you have to select here partner functions. Here you have to add this into if you click down, you'll see an empty row here. We'll create a contact person. What we are doing, we are adding another function of this contact person, right? CP as contact person, right? And here you need this numbers, right? I remember my number, I think it was 23. Enter, you can see here 23, and you see the name here as well. That's it. Right, so here what it shows here, that for this bike zone, where we are going to because we have a same functions, right? We are selling, sold to is bike zone, who's where we are going to send our bill is to the same bike zone. In reality, you may have different functions. For example, it is sold to is Ibn Zahar, for example, for Sabiq. But if you want to sell a bill, your invoice, you have to sell it to Sabiq head office in Fanatir. Okay, maybe who's going to pay? Maybe payment will be paid by payment department which is in Riyadh. I'm saying as an example. There are different information. Okay, ship to party. We are going to ship this one to their location in Ras Al Khair as an example. You may have different, right? And who is the contact person? Yes, this is Mr. Munir is the contact person, and detail you enter into the system. Okay, so that's what we have done now, right? So we just change, or any other change you want to do it, you can do it right here, whatever. But here we are only changing this one. If you have a mistake in your customer, you can come to this transaction and change it. So I will save the change, right? So change has been saved, done, and so step number 3 is done. Now step number 4, which is creating a customer inquiry. I'll just continue after the break, so you can take a break and then we'll continue. Okay, please take a break and then we will continue.
Okay, okay, that's all.
So yes, we'll start at 8 o'clock. Abdullah Ali. Yes, please, welcome back. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
Yes, doctor.
Thank you. And see, those who have already completed these steps, they can only check their entries, right, with me to make sure that you did not miss anything, right? Instead of change, for example, you can look at a display or a view command, right? And you can see that you enter all the information. Okay.
Doctor,
Yes.
the last entry, do I need to add it or not the CP3 one?
Yes, you have to add it.
Yeah, okay, because I didn't know how it.
Okay. So if you are with me, what you can do is you can just, let's say you completed this task, you can, instead of creating, you can just view, for example, and check your entries that you didn't miss it. In case you miss it, you can go back and go to change command and update the information if there is any mistake. Let's say now on step number 4, we are going to create a customer inquiry. Remember, inquiry is just like, for example, I want to purchase something. Let's say I want to purchase a car. I just visit Ford, let's say Al Jazeera, and I ask them some information about a product, right? Okay, what is the price? You know, what is the feature? Okay, you just inquire it, whether it is available, when it will be available. You ask. Again, you are not committing yourself. You just, you are creating an inquiry. You just ask, right? So inquiry, that's what we are going to do it now, right? So let's say uh, uh, our bike zone in this case, right? They call SAP, and let's say you are responsible for sales. Okay, so someone from this bike zone, they called you and they want to know something about our product, right? So what you can do is you have to record it in a system for future reference, right? That how many customer, for example, inquire and how many actually purchase the product, right? How many, inquiries are came and how many were converted into a sales order. For example, later on, this is an information detail to evaluate the performance of a sales staff. Maybe they did not provide enough information or they did not convince, so you may train them, right? So but you need to have a data, right? So any customer inquiry, you have to record it in a system, right? Because later on, if let's say is that customer ask for a price, you may give him a price quotation as well, but first starting from inquiry, right? So how we are going to create a customer inquiry into our system, this is what we are going to do now, right? So I'll just close. So logistics, sales and distribution, sales inquiry, right? And then create. Now, for example, you have already created this one, you may press display, right? Let's say if you finish this one and just check your data entries with me, right? You may click on display. I will create. Those who already created, they don't, you don't need to do it, right? You can just check on display and compare. If there is any mistake, you come back and do this transaction for change. Okay, so on this one screen here, you have to enter, right, inquiry, US East warehouse bicycle, right? These are entered, and that's it. When you go to next screen, you have to enter the information here. Sold to party, right? We know that you have to do it for our bike zone, and I know my bike zone code. If you don't know, you can click this one and search it. Yes, please.
Doctor, what you did right in inquiry type? One N?
No, IN, it's not one N.
Okay.
You have the notes as well. You can see there, it's mentioned IN inquiry, not one N. Or you can click on a drop down menu and or a pop-up menu. It will show you the list of values. It is inquiry, IN.
Now it works.
Okay. So now here I have to enter my own sold to party, right? This is what I have created. PO number is a customer PO number, just as a reference. This one is, remember, this is not our document. This is, let's say, the request or the PO number from a customer, right? And that's how this one is a customer purchase order number, not what we create, right? This is their purchase or any document number, right? And so let's say they send us this requirement through this PO date, right? Which is, I'll just put today's date. Okay, here valid from is that whatever you are going to give them the price, this is valid for only 1 month, right? If you give them up, any, what it says that, whatever price you are going to give it to them, right? It is valid only for 1 month. It's not that this customer comes after 1 year and say, okay, you promised me this price, give me, now at this price. No, you said here in the system, if you want to purchase it, it should be done within a 1 month, right? This price is valid for 1 month only. If you don't purchase during this time, you have to apply or you have to submit a new request and we will provide you the new price. Okay, now this customer, right, or right, let's say this is, I am the customer and you are entering. Now this customer want to purchase material, right? What is the material? If you know the material code, you can find it, or you can click here to search. Let's say I think they are looking for this product, which is a standard bike, right? A deluxe touring bike, DXTR 1000. If you look at your notes, it is there, right? So this is the product they want to buy, deluxe touring bike, okay, and also professional touring bike, right? Which is, I think it is PXTR. So it is P. Yes. So these are the two products. So I'm just putting directly here. It's also mentioned in the this one. Okay, I don't want to go to search option. It takes time. So you have DXTR 1000 and PRTR 1000. These are the two products which Bike Zone want to purchase, right? They are interested in these two products. Okay, so they are interested in these two products. So we just enter information. Right. So they want to buy 5 pieces of this bike 5, right? 5 quantity and 2 of this one. So make sure you entered this one there before. So only you enter, remember here what we have entered, right? Only the code and the quantity, and once you press enter, everything will be given. Right? So this is the whole detail, right? And if you look at a price on top, this is our expected value, right? $21,400. This will be the value of our order, right? Expected value. Let's say we don't want to give them a discount, whatever it is. This is the price now, 21,400. And expected total value is 6,420, right? Okay, expected delivery date is 16th. Required delivery date. Let me see how much. Okay. Yes, we enter this information. Now see, the total price is this one, 21,400 at top. Okay, this is the expected price of 7 bikes total. Okay, 21,000 for this is the total price of this one. Okay, is it clear? And now in the bottom you have this one, 6,420, which is basically an expected value. I don't know if you have heard the mean of expected mean. Remember, I don't. There is a concept in statistics. This one is basically after you multiplying with the probability. Probability means what is the chances that they purchase this product, right? So this is an expected sales. You may say this is it's not a total amount. Total amount is this one, but this is an expected value. This is a statistical value based on probability of purchasing. Okay, so basically it is a net value multiplied by the probability, right? That's what we have done. You can see here, I think here you should have, if you scroll back here to the right side, you'll see probability. Let me go right. Is there anything? Yes. Yes, you can see here the probability is 30%, right? If I change that there is a 30% chance that they will purchase. See the total price, it is 15,000 for 5 bikes, right? This is the first one here. This is the total value of your first bike. See here, if I move it up, yes. For your 5 bikes, first one here, 15,000 for 2 bikes. This is the price, right? So you can calculate a bike price for 1 bike. What should be the price for 1 bike? You may calculate 15,000 by 5. And this one is 6,400 divided by 2. So this one is 3,200. The price for 1 bike is 3,200 for 2. Sorry, I need to go back. Okay, right. I just double click there, so I press back. Okay, so 3,200, and this one is 3,000 is the price. So this one is 3,200, and this is the order value. Sorry, order probability here. What is the chance that this customer, the bike zone, purchase, right? It is 30%. Okay, this is the default value, right? Now, for example, see here what is and order value 21,000, sorry, expected 6,420. Let's say I said, no, there is a chance, not 30%, 70% chance that this customer will purchase, right? So if there is a 70% chance, I will update. Again, it is just an estimate, right? So now if you update this one, expected value will increase. So what I suggest you to change this one, make it 70%. Okay, and if you press enter, you will see that this number, just note down this number. Now this value will change. Okay, when I press enter, yes, I think you have seen that the number has changed. It become 14,980 because probability is 70%, or you can also calculate 21,400, right? Multiply by 70%. This number multiply by 70%, you get this number. So this is how you create an inquiry. So now inquiry is entered into the system, and I will save this inquiry. That's it. And inquiry number is created. Double click on that one. Get your number and write it down for your assignment. So from your customer, this inquiry has been created, right? Your customer number bike zone, you have created your inquiry. Okay, yes, is it clear? And then inquiry is created. Now, next one, how much price you will give it to this one, right? Now we have to create step number 5, right? Quotation, basically, it is a similar to inquiry, but it is legally binding. See, right now we did not put how much price we will give to bike zone. Remember, they are interested to purchase this bike, right? Are we going to give them any discount or anything, right? We did not say anything to them. Let's say he call and this, he may need some discount. Anything you want to give him, you have to put it in the system, right? So you have to give them a quotation, okay? For the 5 bikes and for the 2 bikes, how much you will charge. We know that in our system, it is one is 3,000 and another one is 3,200 per unit. Okay, this is the standard price. Okay, so now let's say we are going to give them a quotation, right? What is the price, right? Now this information is important, right? So we go back here. So we have to give them not an inquiry, but we have to give them a quotation, right? Again, if you already created, you can click on display, or if you are doing it first time, you can click on create, or if you have an error, you can fix it by change VA22. I'll say create a quotation, right? Now what is the type of quotation? First one, right? We say quotation type. It is this one, Q, that it's a quotation, not for repair. Remember, you may have something for repair, you may have for service, for sales information, anyhow. So we'll select quotation. If you define sales office, sales group, you can put this information as well, but we did not define this information. Now this information, next one, because we are going to link, next step is with reference, create with reference, because we will create a reference about our inquiry. Create with reference. We don't have to enter, remember, so everything will be linked, this chain, starting from inquiry. Now, how much quotation we are going to give is linked with the customer inquiry, right? So you have to click on create with reference. So your inquiry number, if you know it, you can put it here. If you don't know, you can enter it. So I will enter my inquiry number, which I just created. Okay, so that's it here. Once you have your inquiry number, and then you can click on this one here, at the bottom here. Otherwise, you have to search for it. So anyhow, we will just enter the number and this one. Okay, so we have all the information. PO number here. Let me see. Yes. Let's see what is the PO number. PO number from this customer. This is not our PO number, right? Is today's date. This is just as a reference number. This is a customer reference number, not our number. It's not internally generated. It is externally, the customer reference number. Right. Now, valid from, valid to date. Let's make everything is there. Valid to and valid to, this valid to, okay, valid to, yes. That this will be valid for 1 month. So 16/3 for March. Delivery date, right? What is our delivery date? Remember, because you'll get an error here. So if you don't put change this one, because you cannot deliver immediately to customer in reality. If I say delivery date, today's date, it means I'm going to deliver them just right now. Of course, in system, it says that minimum you need 7 days to deliver, right? For material planning, this one. So you have to update it, right? It's a 1 month for a required delivery date, right? It is not 16/2 here. So your delivery date should be 1 month. We cannot deliver it within a 1 day, right? So 16 March. So make sure you have this information. And then you press enter. Default date is not copied into existing schedule. Okay, that's okay. We just ignore this message, right? If you see this message, just press enter again. If you see this method, because default was today's date, so of course we are not taking that number. I'll just press enter. Okay, you'll get a new message that right is redetermined, right? Change date and billing date is redetermined. Yes, just acknowledge this message. Any question? Abdullah Swalem. Okay. Abdullah Adil. Okay, now see what we are going to see now. Now this is, remember, the price, we know what is the price is 3,000 for one bike and 3,200, right? but this customer is asking us to give us some discount, right? This customer is saying that they need a discount, right? What is the discount? Okay, you say that since Bike Zone is our regular loyal customer, and if you are a salesman, you can give them a $50 discount, right, on deluxe bike, and 5% on total order. Understand what do we mean by this one? There are two discount. $50 on deluxe touring bike. So instead of 3,000, it would be 2,950. Right? You give them a discount of $50, and also after discount, whatever the total value, you give them 5% more discount on the total amount. Okay. Now, how to apply this discount into our SAP? Okay. Understand this one. Okay. This is important step. Now for first one, I will just apply a discount first. A deluxe touring bike. What is the discount? $50 discount. We are giving them a $50 discount, right? So you have to select them. Okay. First one. And you will see here in the bottom, there is an item conditions. This one, this sign, dollar sign. Okay. Click on this one. And here we are going to apply the discount. If you don't do it before, you can do it now. Okay, so now we have to add a new condition, right? You can see here it is we are the regular price, so this one, okay, to add a discount we can add another discount, right? It is K005, which is for amount material discount, right? If you go here, in the bottom, keep on here, you'll see, yes, here you add a new discount condition, right? What is the discount? Remember, this is the regular price. You are not going to change a regular price. It will be there in the system. Only what it is a discount, right? You have so many different types of discounts, right? Defined in a system. K004 is a material discount. This is what we will see, right? What is the amount here? We are going to give them the discount. How much? Amount of 50. This is the discount. Only these two entries at the bottom. So new price basically only this discount basically applied to this customer. It's not for all customers, right? So it is related to this customer, right? For those 5 bikes, right? So instead of 3,000 multiplied by 5, it will be 2,950 multiplied by 5, right? So a new value will be calculated, right? After you click enter, and you'll see if I press enter, and new price will be calculated for this one. Okay, so okay, just one button here, back, just go one step back. Okay, so now if you see the number might have changed here, say the total value 9,150, or if you want to see it that $50 is applied, you may see here on, I'll show you. Yes, if you, If you scroll on the right side, you'll see the price. Now you can see 14,750, right? This is the price for a bike. You may double check if you have a calculator, right? So 3,000 minus 50, it will become 2,950 multiplied by 5 bikes, it will become 14,750. This is the price. The new price, right? It's calculated after we apply the discount. $50 discount. Now what we need to do is we have to apply another discount. What is the another discount? 5% discount on entire order, not only on one item, on entire order, right? So in that case, we have to, I think here, menu, go to here. Menu, go to header and conditions. Right, so if you click on this one, a new screen will come for your whole right here. Now apply 5% discount. So we have to add a new condition type, RA00, net discount. Right, you go here in the bottom, let's see. Yes, here, right. In your condition type, see this one, material discount, which do we have to enter? Okay, nothing here, condition type, yes. So here we have to enter our new condition type, which is discount of 5%. Right, so how we will enter? We will enter here RA00, or you can click it and put it from here, RA% discount from the net, right? And what is the amount? Basically, sorry. Yes, this is what we have to enter. What is the amount? It is 5, right? 5, already you can see it is a 5% discount. Dollars, it is percentage, and it is enter. You can see here what was the total amount before I apply, right? It was different. Now if I change it, so the value will change, right? Instead of 21,150, let's see, if I press enter and you go back, you can see the total value is 20,000 after applying a discount. This is the total value of our order. Okay, so you have two discounts. First, remember, you have to first apply a 50 discount and then 5%. And then you save it. So this is the price, right? So how much price they have to pay? 20,022. This is the total price for bike zone.
Doctor,
Yes.
can you please repeat how can I apply the discount really quick?
First, for first one, you have to select this one here, right? And then in the bottom, yes, there is a button for conditions. Okay, item conditions. This is the first one. Okay, you go when you click and you go there, you will see, right? See here conditions. I will not do anything, but I will show you. So you'll go here, and when you scroll down here, right, you have to enter a new condition here, right? which
where?
is I think RA00, right? Sorry, is it RA0? In the condition type, this column. Only you have to enter a new row here,
Okay.
right? You may look at your handouts, right? But it says there, right, how to apply this condition, right? It is mentioned there. You have to put K004 here, right? Here you have to write K004, and here you have to write 50, and that's it. Enter.
50% or just 50?
Like, but it's not 50%. It's an amount. You have to write K004 and 50. That's it. Discount is $50, and that's
the code is K004.
yes.
Yeah,
And here 50, and here 50, and press enter.
10%. Okay.
Okay, then from top, just go back. There's a button for back.
Yes, yes.
You go back, right? Then for applying an overall discount, you need another. There is another discount, right? You go to menu here,
Okay.
go to header and conditions. This one.
Condition. Okay.
When you click on conditions, then you have to put a discount here, just like what you have done. You have to put just like what I have done, RA00 and 5. In amount, you have to write 5. So how to enter? Again, you have to scroll down and go to the last row, because I already entered here. You'll see like this one. So enter RA00 and here put 5. 5
5 or
only.
50?
5. 50 on one bike and 5% total discount. That is okay. And then enter and go back. Okay. So I will move forward.
Wait, doctor. Just a sec. And what should I write in C in condition?
Conditions. It is RA. You can check the note actually. RA00. It's mentioned here. RA00. Just like this one here. You can see.
Okay, and the percentage?
Just like 5. By default, it is already in percentage. And then
Then
enter. Yes. And then go back.
okay, okay.
Okay. So we are done now. This is basically once we press save, our quotation will be created. That's it. So save. Actually, I need to finish now. So just follow with me, or you can watch the recording later on now, because otherwise will be slow. So quotation is done now. So we will go back, and what we will do now is create a sales order. So we'll go to order and create a sales order. So our order type here will be standard order, which is OR. Let me look at it.
Doctor,
Yes,
there is OR1.
yes, yes. So I will just check. Yes, it is. I think standard order is. I will just check. What are we have? We can just let me sort out. We have OR. Just a minute. We have. If OR is there, first we have to. If OR1. Let me check OR.
Doctor, there is OR1, but you skip that.
Just a minute. We have to, because we have to use OR as a reference. That's what it says. Just a minute. I'll go back without creating OR. Okay. So I'll use, yes, OR as a standard, not OR when, right? Because there are others as well. So we have to use OR as a standard order. So use OR. So if you don't do it, you maybe just need to change it. So this is what we are going to do now, right? OR. Now we have to create it with reference, right? Create it with our reference, and reference is our quotation, which we already created. Now what is the quotation? Again, let's say if we don't know the quotation number, you can search it. So let's say I will search only one. Now how we are going to search it, right? You have to write on sales document according to customer PO number. Sales document according to customer PO number. Okay. Yes, we have here on this screen. Okay. Enter, because we have entered 037 for my PO number. So yes, PO number is 037. That was my reference. In case if you want to search it, remember this was the number we put it, right? Yes, you can see here, right? So purchase order number. Okay, someone created anyhow. 009 is for me. We have 066. He put the same search number. See, you should have put here 66. This one is 42266. Some students you put 37, but anyhow it's okay. You should have your own number here, but right. So this is my quotation number, right? Which I have created. Okay, I'll just copy it. So this is my quotation. And yeah, we'll be finishing. So those who want to leave, they can leave now. The recording will be available in case you have a class, right? So we'll finish here. So now we have this quotation. Okay. all the information are there, so we have to enter all the information. Okay, thank you very much. Now sold to party, shipped to party, all information are there, right? Right, so we're putting all the information here. My PO number, I will keep on putting same one, so that in case I need to search it, it becomes easy for me to search. This was the purpose of this number. Right, so we enter PO number, today's date, right, and required delivery date. If you look at here, it is already copied what we said before. It's not today's date. What we put before in our quotation, it is from there, same one. And that's it. So our here we don't do anything, everything is done, right? So basically it will create our sales order. Sales order means, yes, you are committed and you have to deliver this to this customer. So this customer order has been saved. If you save customer order, you'll get a number. So number 17. So it means in our class, out of how many students? So many students only, including me, we have 17 students or 17 users who completed this process. So it means a lot of students, you did not do it.
Doctor.
Sorry, doctor.
Yes, please.
This is
Yes.
mean sale order number.
Yes, this is the sales order number.
Do we have just to update the order number and the PO date?
I don't get your.
On this last step, do we have just to update the order number and the PO date? Just these two entrants?
No, we did not do it anything. What we have done in this step is basically we just enter PO number. Yes, it is 037. We enter and
Okay.
PO date. This
Okay.
PO number is, this is a customer number. Remember, 037.
I have used your 037 accidentally.
Okay, so keep, yes, it's okay, because this was a reference number, right? The same number. So let's say in that case, two people are, processing with the same reference number, but it's okay because it is not our number.
Now I have to press enter.
Yes, after you put this one, yes, you have to press enter and save. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, here.
Order 18.
Also, you have to enter the date, and that's it. Yes, order 18. Yes. So sales order is created, right? Next one, let's say this customer want to purchase these bikes, right? So we have to see do we have enough bikes in our warehouse, right? So again, there is a transaction for this one. I think it is MMBE, right? Or you may follow the path: logistic, material management, inventory. We are going to check our inventory. Do we have enough of this material, right? Inventory management, right? Environment and stock. Yes, MMBE, stock overview, right? So you will write your material, right? What is the material, right?
Is it DTRX 1000?
No, DXTR 1000.
Yes.
This one. right here, US East for sales organization. So you need to enter, right? Right, so DXTR, yes, material plant is Miami. Right, and set, I think. Execute. On top, there is a button for execute. Yes, Abdullah Swalam. You may calculate, again, if you have a calculator, your sales order net value, I think it should be 2,950 multiplied by 5, right? I don't know, you can calculate it. See, value you can calculate. Yes, I will explain step number 14. With this space may be difficult, but I will try to finish. Right, so execute, and then you'll see, you can see here we have 100, right, bikes already. We have 100 bikes total. In US, we have 100. In Miami, these are the 100 bikes. So it means in Miami plant, we have 100. So we have enough bike to, to complete our order, right? So we have 100 bikes, right? We can complete this order, right? It shows we have enough stock. This is the purpose of this exercise. So we have enough stock. You can also see how much you have for your other bike, right? I think it is PRTR, the other bike, right? Professional touring bike in Miami. Let's say how much stock we have. Yes, you can see we have 80, right? 80 already in our stocks. So 100 of one, 80 of one. So we'll just go back. So we have enough to fulfill this order. So this was the purpose of this exercise, right? So all we have seen that we have enough stock. Now sales order, you can display your sales order here. Step number 8 is just to display sales order, right? We are not doing anything. I'm just skipping, right? It only is to see all the link, all the information, whatever we have entered. So step number 9 is start a delivery process. Means that let's say we have enough and we have to deliver this product, right? So now another function of material management. So we'll go to our logistics, sales and distribution. Right, in sales and distribution, it is a shipping function, shipping and transportation. Right, it is outbound delivery, which we have to create. If you want to change, there is a change command here, right? Create single document with reference to single document and with reference to sales order number. That's why we are delivering, because there is a reference number. There is a sales order from a customer. If you have without order reference, you can do it in real life. But here we are doing it with this command VL01N. If you have mistake, you can go to change command and complete it. So our order number was 17, right? Shipping plant is Miami, right? So that's what we are going to do it. Okay, it's already the shipping point is. Yes, I cannot hear you. Yes. Yes, yes, you can leave Abdulaziz Nasser. Yes, recording will be available here. Okay, selection date 1 week from today, right? Selection date 1 week from today is 16, so next week is 23. Because okay, so Miami selection date 1 week. Remember, not today, 1 week from today. Then your order number. Okay, and that's it. Enter, and you'll go to next screen.
Doctor,
Yes,
I got an error message.
yes,
Order cannot be delivered.
because of the date,
I
delivery
have
dates.
just
Yes, check your delivery date.
23rd of February 2021. So should I?
Just a minute. Let me see here. Yes, okay. Deluxe touring bike. Okay. Yes, the pick quantity is 0. Delivers quantity is yes. So still we did not pick it. Yes. See, it's not been picked. Let me save if I get an error message. Yes, okay. Outbound delivery. Yes, so in your case, again, you need to go back and check for your sales order quotations, all delivery date. Make sure you change today and from the dates. This is the mistake, right?
What is it? Can you repeat, Doctor?
Your dates, remember.
No,
Just
no.
go.
Selection date.
No, not only this one. Maybe you just need to go one step back for your quotation. Check with there. What is the delivery date there?
So
Go to quotation and run a transaction. Remember, same way for quotation, not this step. Just go one step back.
okay, I will see the quotation.
Yes, and
Then
check the date there and check. Yes.
The date should be 1
and
week from the delivery date of the quotation.
no, whatever it is, not there. Quotation.
Okay.
You have to see. Look at what it's the instruction says. for quotation, when you are preparing quotation, right? So what you need to do is you just need to go one step back, which is step number 6. First, yes, sales order is okay. Yes, first go for sales order. Just check it there. Step number 6. Check.
Okay.
Over there, all the dates, right? There is no problem there. Just check it.
How can I know if there is a problem or no?
You can compare the instructions. What are the
Okay.
what it says, right?
I will see.
Yes. If it is okay, then you I think go and look at a delivery date in your quotation, right? Which is step number 5, customer quotation.
Okay.
Okay. So that's how you have to find out where you did not put the correct date. So this is a delivery document created for me, and I need to save it. Yes, saved it. So delivery is done, right? So now delivery means we deliver something, and now we want to see how much we have. Of course, our status, when you look at it, it should be updated, right? I'm not going to do this one. You can see your stock, it is updated, right? Maybe you have now a less number, right? It will show you all the items, right? How many is out for delivery, right? Schedule for delivery, you will see those items, 5, right? For bike zone, for example. Let's say even if you want, I'll run MMBE just to show you quickly. You can search your professional touring or the other bike. Let's say I will check for my professional BRTR 1000, right? What do I have? Execute, right? I'll go and see. And as you can see here, you have your, let's say I want to select Miami, right? And select a detailed display icon. If I select this one, it will show you me for more detail about my order. If I keep on scrolling here, stock is 80. Keep on coming down. Reserved, transfer, the detail about inventory movement, sales orders. The 4 has been delivered. Sorry, stock in 4. Right. So here it says there are 2 orders delivered. Remember, we are purchasing 2 bikes, so maybe one processed by me, one some other student. So 2 products, right? 4 out of right now only 2, you can say 4 products moved out so far. Okay, so next one we have to pick a material, right? Now this one you instruct someone to pick a material, right? This is what the step we have done. We ask someone to pick, and now someone, based on this document, they will, based on delivery note, which we have just now created in the previous step, we created a delivery note, right? So you ask someone in a warehouse to pick it, right? So for this one, this is the transaction. Logistic, sales and distribution, shipping and transportation, outbound delivery, right? And we have to change single document. This is what we are going to do. VL02 and change single document, because we are going to update the same document that item has been delivered. So change single document. Your number is here already, right? You can search it, or if is it my number? Yes, 14800. Yes, enter, and that's what we have to deliver. You have to pick it and you have to deliver it, right? How you are going to deliver it? From where we are going to pick, right? From which storage location? I think we have a storage location from Miami, right? Storage location here is this one, finished good, where we put all our finished goods. So we are going to, this is from storage location, where is our location? Now how much we are going to, how much quantity is picked, how many we are delivered, right? Picked quantity, of course, we are delivering the complete order, 5 for this one, 2 for this. How much is the picked quantity? Make sure you enter this information here, otherwise later on you cannot bill the customer. These are the mistakes someone you could have it, right? You cannot charge a customer if you did not deliver it, right? So you have to update your storage location and how much quantity is picked, because you have to update your inventory account. Remember, this is very important. So if you have a mistake and this stage, later on you will find an error, right? So we pick 2 and we'll save the picking information, okay? And we'll get a message that our update is done, change is done. Yes, yes, it will be the same number. Yes, yes, Abdullah Swalim. So outbound delivery is updated, right? That we picked something on the same delivery note. Now, next one for accounting process, post goods issue, right? Meaning that we have to update our post good, right? What we will do is, right? Here we have to see post goods means now we are going to update our inventory account. Post goods means it is being done. Everything is finished. You need to process the payment. Now your inventory account will be updated. If you don't do this step, you cannot pay it. So make sure you complete step number 12 to make the payment. Otherwise, you cannot pay the customer. Okay. Basically, what it says, basically that ownership of those products has been transferred from global bikes to the bike zone to customer. Remember, in accounting, you have to record a transaction, right, when ownership is transferred. So at this stage, ownership will be transferred. This is what we are going to recognize. So warehouse supervisor will make this transaction. Okay, so we'll go to same logistics, sales and distribution, shipping and transportation, outbound delivery, change, right, and then single document. So same transaction basically we should be doing, and the number will appear. Enter. Here what you will do, right, will not do anything here, so you search it and that's it. And you now here you have to do one right, understand here. Post good issue. Here you will see post good issue Where is post goods issue? Post goods issue, yes, here on the right side. Again, maybe some of you who are finding having a problem, maybe they did not do this process. Post goods issue, this step. If you don't do it, it will not happen, right? You cannot pay it. So you have to process this one. This is very important step. Here again, this one. Yes, this process, if you don't do it, you will have a problem. This is the reason that some of you are facing problems. These steps are not finished. This is the reason. Yes. Now, yes, please. Yes, please. Any question? I cannot hear. I just to show you now my stock is updated. Let's say if I run MMBE to check my stock status. Let's say for my PRTR bike, right? You have two bikes. You can enter PRTR or DXTR, right? So this is my other product. I will run and see my stock status. Two items are gone, right? I can see here. Click my Miami plant and see the detailed display. As you can see here, now two items are, I'll see here, I cannot expand. Sales order, see, 4. It means only two items has been sold. Uh, two transactions completed until this time successfully, one by me, one by some other student. So only one more student has correct process. So I'll just go back here. It is just to see the status, right? Just exit. Now, after this step, invoice a customer. That is the problem you are facing. Remember, why you are facing the problem? Because of these previous steps. If you have all the steps there, okay, and I will see even in my case, I'll see if all the steps are clear. It means no mistake, right? So let's see. I will check logistics, sales, and distribution. I'll close on the other, right? Sales and distribution. Now I'll go to billing. Billing document and process, right? Process bill due list, right? This one, VF04, that I want to see how much due for me, right? Is there any customer I need to pay? Of course, you have to enter certain information, right? Now, first, I have to enter all the information. UE00, let's say, customer data. We have to enter my customer number, bike zone to which I sell. In my case, it was 25009. That's what I sold. Sold to party 25009. Sales organization, customer, okay. Your customer number, sold to party is done. Then I have to press display billing list, this icon. Yes. Now here, some of you are not seeing any data, right? This is where you had issues. So these issues were based on the previous steps, which you did not do it. So this was the reason, or you could have an error. Maybe you did not do the post goods issue, right? This could be a reason. So you need to go one step back and complete those processes. So I'll select an individual. So first what I will do is just click on this one, select it, and individual billing icons. If it's not here, click it here. Individual billing, yes, document. This one. And you'll see all of your detail. 20,092, this is the amount you have to collect from this customer, right? And now you can see, you can print your invoice. You can, you know, in real life, you can go to header output and print this invoice. This is your invoice, right? So I'll go to, is it any print preview? Let me see display. Let me print. So, or this is header output. All right, so this is only to view. Let me go to look at. Right, so header and output. Is it header? And yeah, this is this transaction. Maybe we can. If we have, you know, a printer, for example, and printer output. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this one. Billing document, this is where we were. So anyhow, let me see. Go to header and yes, output. And here, what is the output? If we have an output for invoices, RD00, let me see, RD. RD00, yes. Yes, this one already selected, RD00 invoice. Print output for medium. Here you have to select print output. Yes.
Doctor,
Yes, it is. Yes, please.
the step 14 I did everything before, but the same the problem.
No, actually, this one, yeah, what I suggest you is actually we have to see individual transaction, which takes time. So you can look at my recording and check your entries carefully. Then you can find out your mistakes, what dates you did not put, because error is there. Let's see, communication method icon. We have to select, right? Destination is your printer. Logical destination, I can write it down directly. LOCL, local. Print immediately. This is just to print basically invoice, right? Yes, recipient Muhammad M. Okay, print only this one. Then go to button here, and once you see this one, further data button. Where is further data? Yes, this one. Okay, here you have to select send immediately. Yes, when saving the application, yes, it is there. For dispatch time, it will print immediately. Okay, then go back, right? One more time back, and will be on our screen. And that's it. Basically, when we save, automatically it will return, right? It will be printed. The invoice will be printed, but we don't have a printer. Right? So document has been saved. So this document is saved, and it is printed for our record as well. We don't have a printer here, but it is done. So step number 14, right? This is done. Step number 15 is to display the billing documents, right? And you can see your invoice, which we just created, right? Just now, you can see that invoice. We'll see it, how you can see your invoice. Right, billing document and same screen display. This one VF03, the document which we just created, right? You can view this one VA03, right? Billing documents and issues output to billing documents. Where is billing? Yes, here issue output to. If you click it, right, it will say, it says the invoice number is, yes, it is selected, yes, and then print preview icon. Where is print preview icon? Yes, this one. Yes, so this is basically the invoice. which will go to our customer, right? And this is the detail, right? This is the invoice. Bike zone, they should pay this amount, right? And they will receive this invoice by email, by FedEx, whatever you send them, by Barid. The email, they will get it that this bike came, this invoice came from Global Bikes. This is the detail, right? This is the printout. This is the invoice number, right? Delivery date number, what is the time, on which date, all the number, right? Customer number is here. What was their order number? It was on this date, right? And what was the delivery date? Who delivered it? Okay. And what is the reference number on our delivery date? Remember, this was their reference number 037. I put it, right? So this one is the last one about invoice number. Okay, what are the payments? So up to 16 February, if they pay it right immediately, FOB was, this is the weight, everything is here. This is the material, touring bike, 3000 minus 50 on a discount, then 5% on overall. This is the net value, 2800. This one, 5% was a discount on this item as well, but right. So overall, this is what you have to pay. Final amount 20,092.50. This is the total amount which they have to pay. Okay, I will just, in my case, I will save it for my record. And so if you have an issue, this is how you should solve it. You need to go back and check the steps. Okay, thank you very much, thank you. But I'll continue this one and finish, and you can complete it later on. Now I will do step number 16, which is payment, right? That let's say they receive it, right, and they send their payments, right? Now we have to record their payment. Imagine they pay us, right? So we go to accounting, not to logistic, because it is related to accounting. Financial accounting and account receivable. Document entry and incoming payment, that there is an incoming payment, which is this one, F28. So current date is today's date. We will post it today, right? US 004 company code. If it's asked, yes, it's there already. Currency is there, okay. And for our bank account is 10,000, right? 10 account here, because this money will be deposited to our bank. We entered this one before also. So this is our bank account, and amount is whatever was amount in my invoice. Remember, you have to enter whatever the amount was in your invoice, not what is written here. Maybe you have a mistake or different values, so you need to enter whatever was your invoice. Right? In my case, I have a same amount. whatever you have in the notes, I have same amount. So 20,000. What was amount account? Okay, yes, account here. If I know my bike zone, it was 25009. That was the number for my bike zone, my customer. If you don't know the customer, you can search it. So this is what we have to enter. Account 10,000, right? Amount we have to enter under open item account field. This one, open item selection, we have to enter account. Okay. Once you have your number, process open items. So we have to process the open item on top. Yes, this one. On top, process open item. See here, you should not have a any number not assigned. If you have a 0 here, it means yes, this customer paid full. You have no issue. Everything is done correctly. Means there was no mistake, right? Okay. If you don't have any number, just double click and check what was the issue. Okay. How much amount? If you can receive even other amount, whatever amount you receive, you can put it there, right? By double clicking on this one amount on your total amount and enter the amount which you are going to receive. Okay. If you have any issue, right, you can solve it. You can just double click. Let's say you have an issue for this amount. You can enter it manually, right? How much amount you receive. But anyhow, in our case, sorry, it is, I'm saying not assigned is 0, so I have to, I did not say by mistake, is this, I have to, that they did not pay, but it is, I have to go back. Yes, just a minute, back. Do you want exiting? Because I made just a small mistake. I will say yes. I don't want to do it. I'm not saving it, right? So I'll just repeat it because it. $20,092 was the amount. 25. This was process open item. If you have any reference here, you can write it down. Any issue, anything. Process open items, right? As I can see here, yes. Right, so everything is done. Not assigned is 0. If you have any number, other amount, you have an issue, you can double click and fix it. But anyhow, in my case, I have not assigned 0 because I received the full amount. Okay, and then I will save it. It means my payment is received. Post the payment, right? So I will just post payment. Document number is posted. So it means I have received the payment. So cash is received. And it is updated into my bank account. document has been posted, right? So this is step number 16. So that's it. This is what you have, all the steps. You receive the payments, right? And also you may review the documents, which we will see it together in next class, right? Or let me show you the last steps, and which is you want to review all the documents, right? You can see what has happened, right, to your sales order, right? So everything is completed. So if you want to see it, you need to go to logistic. The last step, to back. Yes, I want to exit. Yes, now not accounting, we have to go to logistic and sales and distribution. Not accounting, yes, logistic. Sales and distribution. Sales and order and view. Display VA03. VA03 to look at our order. I have my order number 17, right? So it's already being entered there, your purchase order number there. So here I can menu path from here. Environment and document display. Display document flow. You'll see, as you can see here, everything is completed. Inquiry completed, and those who have an error, this is a good step to see where you have an error, which step you have finished, right? So which step you did not finish, right? So is it, first one is inquiry completed, quotation completed, order completed, outbound delivery completed, picking done. If it's not done, you can look at again those who have an error, you can see complete and see where you have a mistake, right? So that's it. Anyone is there with me? Anyone following right now? Sami, Saad, Al Subay, or Al Rumeh, if you have an issue. Okay, no one is here. So that's it. Thank you very much. And this is end of this our exercise. Okay. So yes, Al Rumeh or anyone who has an issue, you can follow this last step and see where you have an issue with your transaction. So that's it. Thank you very much. I'm going to stop the recording. End of our class. Thank you.